You see how quick things got smoky though? Like, I can't believe I literally almost burned down the house. Sorry about that. I was just oil pulling and I just did my little tongue scraping, so the mouth is pristine. I just wanted to change my pants because they were bugging me, and then I ended up changing my entire outfit like 3 times. That happens every time I go to change, because you know, you change like one part of the outfit and then you're like, wait, that doesn't go with that, and that doesn't go with that, and then I can wear that, but then that doesn't go with that, and it's just, it's a dark road to go down. Just gotta shove in my eyeballs for the day. There we go. Eyeballs in. Fresh. Sight unlocked. And some exciting news. We have to go pick my dad up at the airport, and we might pick up donuts on the way. We got some last weekend, and when I tell you, the raspberry filled like sugar donut, what is it called? Like a custard cream? No, it's just like a raspberry custard. No, you know what I'm talking about, like a jelly donut. That's what it's called. This raspberry filled jelly donut was out of a dream. Now we just gotta figure out what we're doing for breakfast. I'm in the mood for something like, I made some homemade just egg the other day, and maybe I'm gonna make like hash brown omelet, some toast. All right, so we got a hash brown and half of the just egg omelet on it with some avocado, jalapenos, and pickled onions. Then we have a piece of jam toast, and then the other half of the omelet as well. I finally perfected the homemade just egg recipe, and it's impeccable. A little bit of egg on the toast. Bit of a gloomy day outside, but I can see the sun poking through. Just over yonder. On set one time, I had this man have this like 16-hour conversation with me about hot sauce, telling me like all about the different properties of hot sauce, how it's like higher in vitamin C than like an orange, and how he like eats it every day. I mean, that's how he like never gets sick and stuff. It was a very interesting conversation. A little odd, but very interesting. And I felt a little bit better about my hot sauce obsession, because I used to just like slather hot sauce on everything, and I'm like, that's probably not a good thing, but it's a health food. I just don't like overpowering other fun things, you know, like when you put a hot sauce on something, usually that's like all you taste, when there's like other fun flavors going on. But you need a balance. I have that One Direction song stuck in my head right now. Don't forget where you belong. I got my little seedlings here. They're just kind of starting to grow. We got, all my stuff got washed out. We got like spinach, lettuce, radishes, I think some more spinach or something. I'm very excited to get started out in the garden again this year. Nothing tastes better than food that you grow. Like, the flavors are so rich when you like eat a strawberry from your own garden and stuff. Rowan, Mom, and I are all doing this crystal creations thing. Rowan's got a koala, my mom's got an owl, I got a tiger, and it's like, it's meant for kids, but we're like, that would be fun. So it's like you have your little pieces, and then you have to like pinpoint them, and it's gonna make like a huge little mosaic thing. We're on the road again. Rowan's got little Rempy, very cute. Want me book?
Mouth today. This track's lovely.
Look at big old blue.
Did you do an assignment?
Real?
We'll try not to bring it up.
Don't tell anybody. What are they, Rowan? Pop quiz? That's a daffodil, and that is a lily, I think, isn't it? What's the purple one, Mom?
Crocuses.
Ah, dang it.
Why would you think?
I've never heard of that flower before. I thought it was a tulip.
They're very early spring.
I thought it was a tulip.
No, you don't see a lot of tulips here because there's too many deer. And the deer eat the tulips.
Oh.
And
A little rock ASMR. Got changed into the comfies because it is freezing. And the sushi place that we're getting dinner was so busy. I literally was like calling nonstop for like the whole drive back from the airport. So we had to go there and actually place the order. So sushi to be coming TBC.
Can we do it later?
We have edamame,
No.
a veggie sushi platter. Look at all these.
I figured you.
And we got this little bento box thing that Tyler loves. It's got like tofu, seaweed salad, which I eat. Mint and pure and stuff. Finally salted them. For a while they were like, no salt. Which are kind of just like tasteless. Dad, wave hello. You're back. Which one are you interested in? I'm finishing off with a little miso soup. We got a little chocolate chip cookie, courtesy of Rowan. Hats off to you. And we got a little oat milk. Hats off to me. I did. Alright, we got the board set up, mega style.
I thought this is what I eat in a week.
I kind of want to be a documentarian. Like, imagine if I was like this.
A vegetarian documentarian?
Actually, yeah, it would be better if that was my catchphrase.
Because a vegan. What is it? It's just because.
Alright, place your bets on who's about to win.
This and then
I bet that it's gonna be me. Alright, so for breakfast, I made some scones. I made two types. I made bacon cheddar scones, so like a savory one, and then I made blueberry lemon ones, just for a little sweet one as well. With the jalapeno cheddar ones, I've got like a little herby garlic butter to go with it. Look at those flakes. Made myself a little matcha latte too. The straw is abnormally large for the glass. It's like a workout to get it all the way up. And then the blueberry ones with a little bit of like lemon icing. Just snuggling with little B-boy because he's still recovering from a little injury, aren't you, Bandit? Look how pretty you are. You're such a cute little boy. Oh, who's the little doodles? Oh, big yawn. Yeah. He got hurt. He like hurt his little like, what's it called? Like his hook nail, like up on like the side that they have. It got stuck on the couch when he was jumping one time and it like ripped it in half. So we've had to like, he had to go to the doctor and get it cut really short. And then we just had to like keep bandages on it and keep him really like relaxed. He's been on little pain meds which have definitely made him drowsy. So he just loves to snuggle, don't you? Yeah. Snuggle and relax. Alright, we've got the donut selection of the day. My brother got a chocolate cruller, which looks... I won't touch your donut! What did you get again? Okay, my brother got a cinnamon sugar. Tyler and my dad got a chocolate dipped again. And then, of course, you know I had to go the raspberry filled. Mom, do you prefer a lemon filled or a raspberry filled?
well, truth be told, strawberry.
Yeah.
Because sometimes raspberry seeds get on my nerves a little bit. They do.
Yeah.
Which is why I prefer strawberry, because you might get pieces, and if they've done it right, then there's no pieces, and then you don't get the seeds. That's the one thing that annoys me about the raspberries.
So we got our little sourdough bread. We got 2 loaves. And we got some pastries too. Are you excited, Brendan, for the pizza? It's gonna be good. So there's an olive and cranberry loaf, and then a white sandwich, all sourdough.
So?
Yeah.
And you didn't ask? You asked for no cheese?
Yeah.
She was like, "Oh, we can make that work. No cheese pizza, yeah, that's fine."
Yeah, she does. She looks shocked.
She was upset.
She's like, yeah.
No cheese pizza? Yeah, we can do that.
You can.
Wait, it's not a problem. I think we can make that work.
That's such a good reaction up in her eyes. Oh.
I didn't see her eyes, but I just heard her voice.
No, that's exactly what her eyes
And the
did,
tone
though.
of Her eyes did that?
Yeah. Oh!
They went big?
Yeah, they did. For like a second there, they went, oh!
Vegan. That one.
It's a chai latte. Yeah, sip if you want.
Friend.
You think so?
Evil.
That I just need to have muscle memory so that I don't feel extremely out of my depth.
Look how pretty it is. Those are some nice colors.
Yeah.
It's got pickled, I think onions or something on it.
More than that. How much nettle tea do you want? That's the thing. If you harvest a plant until it's bigger.
This is really good. Yeah, really, really good.
You saving half for Tiller?
Yeah, I'm from Mom and Roe.
Mom just wants to harvest.
And we got the not vegan one, looking spicy. How pretty all the cherry blossoms are. So we just got back from a walk with a little Bandit because his foot's finally feeling better, thank goodness. So he was like bouncing off the walls. He was so excited to be back outside. And now I just gotta make the bed because It's bed making day, and I gotta clean up some clothes on the ground because there's a lot. Just like, you know, you like get so good about putting them away, and then you just leave one thing one time, and then you leave 2, 3, 4, and then all of a sudden you have a huge pile of clothes on the floor. But I'm still dreaming about that pizza. Oh my god, it was so good. What's good? There's nothing nicer than a freshly made bed.
He was like the tastemaker.
God, do you see how quick things got smoky though? Like, it really filled up in here quick for such a small flame. It was so thick. And this is why we don't store stuff in the oven. It was crazy. It was everywhere. We're just cleaning out the oven now. I'm cleaning off everything. It's everywhere though. Ugh.
It's not on the roof.
No, thank goodness. But like, it was like in the movies.
Yeah,
when the smoke was just like all through the house up, and it like my eyes were burning, my throat was burning. Like,
I made
it was awful.
pan burning.
We docked it up with a little bit of Violet cheese, and we got some French toast.
I thought I brought it though.
Little ice cream. I can't believe I literally almost burned down the house. So basically the whole story goes is that the pizza that we had gotten at the bakery, we had stuck in the oven because there wasn't enough room in the fridge for it, and like people were planning on eating it. So we stick it in the oven to keep it away from the cats and like just get it out of the way. And then later that night, I was making pasta for dinner, and I was making garlic bread with the pasta, and I turn on the broil setting to heat it up before I stick in the bread. And I usually just stick in the bread right when I put on the broil, so it's kind of funny that I did that. And then I'm waiting, and then all of a sudden I smell this burning smell, and I couldn't understand where it was coming from. And I thought that my sauce was burning that I was making. And then all of a sudden I felt like this heat coming from like the oven, and I opened it, and there was this huge flame, like huge. And then we shut it really quickly, and then my mom was like, oh my god, what do we do? Grab like the fire extinguisher, and like I went to go grab my dad, and then she ended up putting out the fire with the extinguisher, and it was still kind of a little bit on fire, and like opening it to do that let out all this smoke that was like all up in the ceilings, and it was just like thick, and our eyes were burning and our lungs were burning. Like, it was crazy for her. Like, it was like how small it was. I could only imagine if there was like a little bit bigger of a fire, like how much smoke and how much everything. And you can just see how crazy like things can go from like 0 to 100 like so fast. Anyways, luckily everything is totally fine, and we put out the fire, and then we managed to get the pizza boxes out of the house and put them outside. And yeah, then it was just a lot of cleanup, and we had to go out and we got Subway for dinner because obviously dinner was full of exhaust fuel. And yeah, it was crazy. I can't believe it happened. Yeah, it was wild. Nothing like that's ever happened before, knock on wood, and hopefully never again. Honestly, one of the saddest parts was the dinner being ruined because I was so excited to eat it. The lesson here is do not store pizza boxes in your ovens. And always check your ovens before you turn them on.